Companies that help you pick up the pieces after a fire are coming under fire. The fire restoration business is unregulated, and some feel that needs to change. Consumer watchdog Jen Strathman shows you the problem.
It was an alarming wake-up call.
We designed and built this place. This was our dream.
3 years ago, a flower patch burned to the ground.
You're in shock. You're not thinking clearly.
Owner Todd Hillman thought his dream was gone because he had canceled his insurance just months before the fire. But he's back open.
Go ahead. Who's it going to?
Thanks to a community that rallied.
Dear Betsy and Todd,
Sending letters.
our country must have the mom and pop businesses to keep us free.
And donations.
I really don't know her.
Well, help poured in to repair the inside of the floral shop and reopen these doors to customers. Other businesses stood by, ready to take the floral shop's money.
They were from restoration companies, and they were trying to get us to sign or go with them. The building was still smoking.
Restoration companies are eager to sell their services to businesses and homeowners when there's a fire burning.
All I know is, my God, how fast they knew something that was going wrong.
Rita Posner barely made it out of her house in time.
So I burnt my shoulder a little bit, and my hair got a little singed.
While in the ambulance getting treatment, fire chasers were trying to get her business.
And I remember somebody knocking on the door and opening up the door, and the firemen, just threw them out of there.
And it only got worse. Palm Beach County fire investigators say a fire chaser visited Rita in the hospital.
I would say he's got a lot of nerve.
They say Bradley Vercosa is the man behind the hospital badge. He's worked for several restoration companies. In December, we exposed his trail of debts and judgments from ripped-off homeowners.
Unfortunately, they're pretty smart. They know how to skirt the law and do these things where it's not criminal, but civil.
Palm Beach County fire investigator Tom Fucci says the industry has gone too far.
Some of them are there to help them, some of them there to victimize them.
At a fire scene, Fucci says it's common to see half a dozen or more restoration companies lined up waiting to get the homeowner to sign up for their services.
This is a very competitive business, and it's a cutthroat business. So what they end up doing is they try to undercut each other. I've been at fire scenes where I've seen them threaten the use of guns, where they threaten to shoot each other.
Even those in the restoration industry.
I feel like I'm in the wild, wild west.
Like Louis Garcia of Paul Davis Restoration feels something needs to be done.
How quickly could I become a restoration company?
Right now, the way the industry is, you could be a restoration company in 4 to 5 hours.
Not many requirements.
No requirement.
Which he believes makes it easy for homeowners to be taken advantage of.
It attracts people who want money and who want to get filthy rich.
Making money off you during your most vulnerable time.
I'd like to see some regulation on the state level and on the county level.
Even those in the industry, like Garcia, welcome regulation.
It would make my job easier.
And those who narrowly escaped a ripoff.
I didn't, at 4 in the morning, need a bunch of guys coming through trying to push their services on me.
Hope something is done before the next fire.
Now, before you hire a contractor, make sure you do your research. Here's some watchdog wisdom to make sure you don't get ripped off. Don't hire the first person who comes to your house. While you may be in a rush to secure your home or your roof, you really should make a decision once you speak to your insurance company and have time to look into the company you're hiring. Don't pay for work up front, and don't give the contractor the full insurance check. I'm consumer watchdog Jen Strathman, fighting for you.